Sri Guru Charitra, Chapter 2, Greatness of Guru Bhakti. Namadaraka, immersed in the bliss of Sri Guru's memory, was tired and felt asleep, resting under a tree. Sri Guru, with long hair tuft over his head, wearing a tiger skin across his waist, entire body shining with holy ashes, Vibhuti, sat beside Namadaraka, applied the holy ash on his forehead, and blessed him in his dreams. Unable to relieve himself of the pleasant experience of the dream, Namadaraka continued his journey in quest of a search for his guru, visualizing the holy image. As Namadaraka walked some distance, he was delighted to see the person he saw in dream approaching him. Immediately, he prostrated reverentially before the person and humbly offered his pranams. He then spoke thus to the Rishi: "O holy Rishi, please redeem my soul. You have come to relieve me of ignorance, and at the very look of yours, you were kind to remove my misdeeds. Have you come here to protect me? From where do you come? What is your name? Please reply and help me to overcome my ignorance." Saying so, Namadaraka presented himself humbly before the Rishi, awaiting his answer. Rishi replied that he was a wandering Siddha and a disciple of the most renowned Sri Narasimha Saraswati. He resided as an embodiment of Trimurtis in Ganagapuram near Amaraja river. His incarnation was to relieve his bhaktas from distress and help the rishis attain moksha. His heart, filled with love and affection for his bhaktas, is capable of fulfilling all desires of his bhaktas. He grants health, wealth, happiness, and fulfills any wishes of his disciples, showering love and affection on them in abundance. His bhaktas will not experience poverty and will be graced abundantly with jnana. Hearing this, Namadaraka said, "O Rishi, it is true that Sri Guru's fame is renowned everywhere, and our family for generations have been worshipping Sri Guru. Still, I am not relieved of poverty and sorrow. You have come here to protect me, and you have to kindly enlighten me on these doubts." Siddha told Namadaraka as follows: "Guru's blessings is showered equally to all his followers without discretion. He is the savior of the world. One who surrenders to him will not experience poverty. All the celestials submit themselves before Guru's disciples. They overcome fear of death. If you feel that you are an orphan even after worshipping the Guru, it means that you have not reposed your faith on him fully. He is the adorb of Trimurtis. You must pray with focused mind, contemplating him as your savior. You will be protected by Sri Guru even if you earn the displeasure of Hari and Hara. But if one earns the displeasure of Sri Guru, then realize that he cannot be protected by Trimurtis too." Hearing Guru's glorious characters, Namadaraka sought clarification on his doubt as to why Guru should be beheld as Trimurtis and wanted further enlightenment about the love and affection which Guru can shower upon his disciples, so that his confidence on Guru will get further stronger. Siddha was very happy with Namadaraka's questions. He told Namadaraka that all his questions will be answered based on Vedas and started answering his questions. First, the four Vedas originated from the four faces of Brahma. Thereafter, the 18 Puranas originated. Of these 18 Puranas, Brahma Vaivatra Purana, which was narrated by Lord Brahma, is commonly known to many. This was subsequently told by Rishi Vedavyasa, the incarnation of Lord Narayana, to other rishis. Once at the end of 4 yugas, the Mahapralaya took place and the entire universe submerged in ocean. At that time, Lord Vishnu took the form of a small child and was lying on a peepal leaf that floated on the ocean. In his desire to recreate the world, his Chetana Shakti arose, resulting a lotus to arise from his umbilical cord on which Brahma was present. He looked around the four directions with his four heads. Seeing no one around, Lord Brahma thought that he was omnipotent and the supreme and felt proud. Lord Narayana then made him realize that it was he who created Brahma. Brahma felt ashamed of his ignorance and, realizing his mistake, offered his prayers to Lord Narayana and showered lofty praise on him. Lord Narayana was pleased and instructed Brahma to create the universe. Brahma humbly submitted before the Lord and said that he was ignorant of creation and sought guidance and blessings from the Lord. Lord Narayana immediately brought out the four Vedas from the four faces of Brahma and told him that the Vedas are another form of Guru and contains details of creation process and instructed him to follow the same. Lord Brahma then created the universe in the following order: Shvedaja, creatures like gems born out of perspiration; Andaja, those born from eggs, birds, etc. Jaraja, mammals and human beings; Ubija, those rising from beneath the earth, that is, plants, trees, etc. He also created the three worlds, namely Bhu, Swarga, and Patala Lokha. He then brought forth Nirguna Brahma, Upasakas like Sanagadi Rishis, and Saguna Brahma, Upasakas like Marichi. Next, he created the four yugas, namely Kruta, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali Yuga, each different from the other in their effects and characters. Each one of them was sent to the earth with instruction to establish their individuality on human beings. Kruta Yuga, wearing Yagnopaveda, sacred thread, and Rudrakshamala is characterized by straightforwardness, bhakti, jnana, knowledge, and vairagya approaching Lord Brahma. Kritayuga said, "O Lord, you have ordered me to establish my characteristics and individuality on the people. But this world is filled with people who are selfish, thankless, and talking ill of others. I am unable to tolerate these attitudes. How can I impact my character on these people?" Brahma replied, "You cannot establish all the good changes with your great characters. Still, do not lose heart and continue to do your duty. I shall send the next Yuga soon." Kruta Yuga obeyed Lord Brahma's order and continued to exist, and after its period, Treta Yuga entered the earth. He was very powerful and had an axe and materials for performing yajna. Doing one's duty was given priority in this yuga. Yajna were performed in this yuga. Lord Mahavishnu incarnated as Lord Rama, a man personified with good qualities and lived a life expressing the individuality of the yuga. Next came Dwapara Yuga. He held knife, trident, bow, and arrow in his hands. He personified two contrasting characters in equal measures like arrogance and affection, love and toughness. He possessed good and evil in equal measures. Lord Krishna incarnated to show how to tackle evil forces and establish righteousness during Dwapara. At the end of Dwapara Yuga, Lord Brahma wanted to send Kali Yuga to the earth. He sent a messenger to call Kali Yuga. His looks were devilish and possessed the qualities of demon. He used filthy languages, had passion for enmity, and was against the path of righteousness, filled with cunning thoughts and selfishness. His one hand held the genital, while the other his tongue. Surprised by this posture, Lord Brahma asked him the reason for his looks. Kalyuga replied that with those two organs, he would dominate all human beings, and only those who control those two organs shall win over him. He further added that he was fearless. He did not believe things like eternal bliss. Sleep and fight were his likes. Thieves and prostitutes were his relatives. Biased and jealous people were his best friends. People who deceive in grab of saint and those who cheat others were his best friends. Pious, well-mannered and disciplined people are his lifetime enemies. Hearing this, Lord Brahma said, "O Kali, in your earlier yugas, human beings were bestowed with longevity and hence they could spend more time on worship, duties and prayers and attain moksha. Since the average lifespan in Kali Yuga is only 100 years, they could achieve the goal within lesser period and still attain moksha. Hence you should spare these people from your effect." Folding his hands, Kali said, "O Lord, such people are my enemies. Moreover, of the 500 different worlds, Bharata is the sacred place on earth. As I land there, I will be destroyed by the pious people living there. How could I reach there?" Brahma replied, "You may take the assistance of Kalatma, who will create confusion in one's mind. This will destroy humans' bhakti and good characters." To this, Kali further asked, "O Lord, people who pray Lord Shiva and Hari, religious and pious with good characters, all infuse great pain in me. People living on the banks of Ganges, those who undergo pilgrimages, people who help poor, those who read or listen to Puranas are all my enemies. Kind hearted, naturally calm, generous people, those who work for poor, who pray to God, are those who create panic in me. Atheists and selfish people are good friends of mine. I am afraid of saint and those who have self-control." Hearing this, Brahma told Kali, "With your abundant power, you will make people follow you immediately on your entry to earth." "Some might oppose you," Kali said. "By nature, I am an ill-natured person. How can I identify those good people?" Please tell me a way to be away from those people, Brahma told. Time and war are your indirect assistants. Those blessed with God's grace will stand against you. They will oppose and win over you and merge with the Almighty. But most of the people will not have the strength to oppose you and will be controlled by you. Hearing this, Kali said, "O learned one, please inform me about such noble people and their appearances." Brahma replied, "Kali, listen carefully. You will become powerless against those who are straightforward and courageous. I order that you shall not affect people who pray to Lord, who live in Kashi, who take care of their parents, who care for Brahmanas, who recites goddesses Gayatri and worship cow and Tulasi. You shall not disturb people who serve their Guru. Read and listen to holy books, worship their Guru regularly. Well-mannered and worship God." Hearing this, Kali asked Lord Brahma, "Oh Lord, please enlighten me as to the meaning of the word Guru, his appearance, and who is he?" Brahma told, "The letter Gu denotes he who gives salvation, and the letter Ru, the remover of sins. Hence, Guru is the combination of Brahma, Vishnu, and Sadashiva. Ganesho Vagnina Yukto Vishnuna Cha Samanvita. Varnadhyayatmako mantra chaturvarga phalaprada. The word Guru comprises of Ganesha, Agni and Vishnu. It gives all the pleasures in one's life. Guru Pita, Guru Mata, Guru Devo, Parashiva, Shiva Ruste, Guru Trata, Guru Rushte, Na Kashchana. Guru is the embodiment of father and mother, he is the Lord. If Lord Shiva is angry at a person, his Guru can protect him. But if Guru gets angry, then even Lord Shiva cannot protect him. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Param Tattvam, Tasmat Gurum Upashrayet. Guru is Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and Supreme, hence one must submit himself totally to Guru. Harav Prashnane Picha Vaishnava Jana Sampraptayante Guru Bhakti Mam Vyaham. Guru Prashnane Jagatam Atishwaram Janardana Stutyati Sarva Siddhida. When Vishnu is pleased, still the Vaishnavas pray to Guru with devotion, because only when Guru is pleased, the Lord of the universe, Vishnu, is really satisfied. Gurum Bhajan Sastra Margan Praveti Tirtam Vratam Yogat Apadi Druman. Achara Varnadi Viveka Yajnan Jnanam Param Bhakti Vairaga Yuktam. One can attain the full effects of pilgrimage, vratas, pujas, etc. by worshipping his Guru with sincerity. Hearing the greatness of Guru, Kali asked Brahma, "O Lord, please make me understand as to how an ordinary person who is Guru can become equivalent to God." Hearing this, Brahma said, "O Kali, there is no other means to salvation other than a Guru. Gurum vina shravanam bhavet kashyapi sastrasya shravanam tat kuto bhavet." We cannot learn any Shastra without Guru. Only by listening to Shastras a human being can be relieved of worldly pleasure. Since Guru is the only means for wisdom, one can attain moksha by serving one's Guru and surrendering totally unto him. Saying so, he narrated the following story. Vedadharma was one of the rishis who performed penance on the banks of the Godavari river. Many Shishyas stayed at his Gurukul, learning Shastras and Vedas from him. One day he told his Shishyas that if they respect him, they ought to listen to what he would say. The Shishyas immediately replied that they would listen to the Guru, as otherwise they would fail to attain mukti. Hence the Vedas calls the Guru as Dharaka. Hearing this, Guru was pleased and told, "I have committed lot of sins in my earlier birth. Though my penance and worships in this birth has reduced this to a great extent, still I carry a lot of sins and I wish to wipe them fully in this birth, as they hinder my path to moksha. To wipe out all the sins, I have decided to go to Kashi and subject my body with many diseases. I want one of you to come forward voluntarily to assist me in this task." Hearing this, his Shishyas named Sandipaka immediately agreed to accompany his Guru. He also volunteered to accept all the hardships his Guru might face. But Vedadharma refused, stating that if he did not suffer the hardships, he could not attain salvation. He wanted Sandipaka to be with him for 21 years and assist him, and they both left for Kashi. On reaching Kashi, they bathed in Manikarnika and worshipped Lord Shiva. Vedadharma then invoked leprosy upon him and also became blind. As days passed, the illness worsened and his body started stinking. Unmindful of all these, Sandipaka was focused on serving his guru. He ignored the anger and abuses of his guru and did not care even to go to Vishwanatha temple for worship. He concentrated on serving his guru. न तीर्थयात्रा न च देवयात्रा न देहयात्रा न च लोकयात्रा अहर्निशं ब्रह्म शरीर भूत्वा गुरुं प्रसन्नो हि सेव्यमान्यत्. A real disciple who would not wish to visit temples, pilgrimages, seeking blessings from saint, etc., to attain moksha by serving Guru day and night, he would try to please him. Lord Shiva, pleased with the selfless attitudes of Sandipaka in serving his Guru, unmindful of his personal well being, appeared before him and offered him any boon that he wished to have. He replied to Lord Shiva that without obtaining his Guru's permission, he is not in a position to seek any boon from the Lord. Saying so, he told his Guru about the presence of Lord Shiva and sought his permission to seek a boon from the Lord to relieve his Guru of all his sufferings. The Guru got angry and told that he wished to wipe off all his karmas by suffering and does not need any boon for his relief. Sandipaka went to Lord Shiva and told that as his Guru was not willing for any boon, he does not need one from Lord Shiva. Hearing Lord Shiva praising Sandipaka and his Guru Bhakti, Lord Vishnu appeared before Sandipaka and told him that he was pleased with Sandipaka's Guru Bhakti and offered him any boon that he may wish to have. Immediately, Sandipaka told, "Oh Lord, you are not easy to be seen even by rishis who perform severe penance. I don't understand the reason of your presence before me. I have neither worshipped you once in my lifetime nor uttered your names once. As my Guru is unwilling to obtain any boon, I cannot seek any boon from you." Lord Vishnu was happy with this reply and said, "Services made to one's parents, services made to wife, to her husband, and services made to learned people and rishis all reach me ultimately. Hence, your services to your Guru has reached me and I am pleased with it. So, seek a boon." Hearing this, Sandipaka immediately replied, "Oh Lord, apart from my Guru, I know no one. Only my Guru is capable of fulfilling my needs. Therefore, if you wish to offer me a boon, oh Lord, do bless me so that my Guru Bhakti increases and my faith and services to him increases further." Lord Vishnu granted him the same and said, "Oh Sandipaka, you have understood your Guru very well. Even God submits before those who worship their Guru dedicatedly. यथा मम शिवश्चपि ब्रह्मणो ब्रह्ममानस्य हि अनुग्रहो भवेन् ऋणं सेव्यति Sadgurus Tatha. Only those who are blessed by me, Shiva, Brahma, or learned Brahmanas will get the true knowledge of Guru. With the grace of Guru, he will attain everything. The two-letter word Guru is like sea of nectar. Saying so, Lord Vishnu disappeared. Sandipaka told everything to his Guru. Veda Dharma was very pleased to hear the same, as he has relieved of all his illness. He wanted to ascertain his students' bhakti and confidence in Guru before initiating him wisdom. Thus, the Siddha narrated Namadaraka, the Guru Charitra, as told by Lord Brahma to Kali and explained to him the need for undeterred confidence and bhakti on one's Guru. Thus, Namadaraka understood the importance of Guru.